So that was a really tiny harvest. What I was doing with the carrots, I was just harvesting them. So giving the carrots that I left a little bit more room while also harvesting them and using them in the kitchen. And that's exactly what we did. We ended up making like this pea, carrot, onion stir fry thing, and it turned out really good. It was delicious. But I wanted to give you guys like a life update. There's a lot of stuff that has happened recently in the garden, in my life, so I just wanted to get you all caught up. So let's begin. I feel like it's been a while since I've talked in front of the camera. I have some notes here, so if you see me looking down, I'm just trying to make sure that I stay on track because I feel like I'm Queen Ramble. I be all over the place sometimes. So my notes are here to help. And the first thing I want to talk about is that I got Invisalign. I don't know if y'all can tell by the way I'm talking. It sounds different to me. I don't know if it sounds different to y'all. But I got that a few days ago, and I'm still trying to adjust to wearing them in my mouth, getting comfortable with it. There was a lot of pain at first. I feel okay now, still a bit like painful, like my front teeth. I feel some pain there, especially when I eat. And I have to wear the Invisalign, the aligners, for 22 hours a day. So I have this like really tiny, small 2-hour eating window that I pretty much have to spread out between a 24-hour period. So that has been an adjustment, but I feel like I'm getting used to that and just the rhythm of wearing them every single day. And I believe I'm gonna be in the aligners for about, I wanna say a year and some change. So yeah, so that's one major thing that has happened to me personally. But I had braces when I was younger, but they took them off like a year too early, so my treatment was never finished. So this is me in my 30s trying to get that completed and done so I can have the smile I always wanted. Not to say that I don't love my smile, just little small tweaks I wanted to make. So I'm on this aligner journey for the next year, so if I sound different, that is why. Summer is on the horizon. My children are going to be out of school, so my videos might look a little different as far as lengthwise, just until they get back into camp and I have more time to film. But speaking of summertime and content in general, I have been kind of tweaking my upload schedule. So I don't know if y'all noticed, but back in March, I was trying to really hard to hit that 10K milestone. So I was posting 3 videos a week. And then April came and I scaled back to about 2 videos a week. I want to say I was doing 2 videos a week or maybe 2 every other week. And now May is here and I'm getting back to just posting like one video a week. And I'm glad that I'm back to this 1 video a week schedule because it's given me like more time to focus on different projects and different things. I just bought myself a new desk, a new sewing desk that I'm gonna try to work into the studio so I can start sewing again regularly. I miss sewing so much and I've just been so busy gardening and filming and gardening and filming those things repeatedly, and I have not made time to nurture the other passions that I have, which is sewing for sure. And I was practicing how to draw like floral compositions. I was teaching myself you know, how to draw flowers because I just love them so much. And I love when all of my passions are surrounded, you know, with flowers as a center of them. So those are 2 things I really want to get back to. So by scaling back to 1 video a week, hopefully we are able to do that. I already see myself having more time to focus on gardening without really having to pull out the camera. And since I am doing 1 video a week, I don't have to film every single step, every single thing that I'm doing. So there is a lot of freedom when it comes to that. So I am loving this new schedule. Okay, on a less fun note, we're about to have some plumbing work done right in front of the wild rose garden, which is going to limit my plans for expansion. I mentioned in, I don't know if it's a video before this or 2 videos before, about my plans to expand the rose garden and add more roses and the shed. But those plans have been, we put a pin in those plans just because of the plumbing work that we have to get done. And I don't know how that is going to affect that space moving forward. I guess I'm going to know soon. We have some people coming out Monday, and they're going to guide us on what we need to do to fix the issue that we have been having. So kind of disappointed in that, because I really want to expand my growing space, and I don't like being limited on what I can do. You know, especially when it's your own property and you want to do like all the things, but there's something stopping you. I don't like that. But for the rest of May, my plan is to empty all of the plants out of the greenhouse. I still have some peppers that need to be planted. That's going to go in this bed. I don't know if y'all can see it on the camera. This bed right here where the ranunculus was growing. That's where the peppers are going to be. I have some pumpkins, melons, other things that are ready to be transplanted out into this. Now, the zinnias have like laid claim over the cut flower garden, which is fine. They look really pretty. I need to go and thin them out. I hate to say I need to thin them out, but I need to, or just transplant them to a different area. Yeah, so they can have more room, and then we can make room for those pumpkins and melons and things. I really want to get the garden buttoned up for summer because it just gets so hot. It gets so hot. It gets so humid, and I do not want to work outside as much in June and July. It's just the worst conditions to be in. And I feel like it's just not safe to be out here when it's that hot. So if I can get like all these things buttoned up before May, we do not have to do that in the summer. And then when we come out here, we can just tinker. It can be all about the harvest and like little bitty task instead of these big projects that I'm trying to get finished. The next thing I want to talk about is the subscriber garden feature. I have not received a lot of submissions, and the plan was to get the video out, I want to say the end of May, the 27th, I think that's when the video was supposed to release. But I haven't received a lot of submissions, so I'm thinking about pushing that video back to June. And if y'all are watching this, and if you are interested in being a part of that, the subscriber garden feature video, I'll leave the link in the description, and you can submit an image along with your story, what zone you're in, you know, and then I'll share it and react to it in a video. And we did a video like that, when was it? In April? Yeah, we did a video like that last month, and it did so well. I had so much fun creating that I'm trying to turn it into a series, but I can only do that, you know, if we get enough submissions throughout the month. So y'all, if you're interested, again, that link will be in the description. Yeah, so pretty much for the next 2 weeks, these last 2 weeks in May, I just want to get those projects buttoned up, get some stuff planted out, and do some weeding. And then hopefully I am giving y'all a full garden tour of the front and the back. I'm going to have Rodney help me film that so I can kind of be in front of the camera this time. And I want to say we'll be filming that the end of the month, so that should release like the first week of June. And speaking of June, again, before I forget, we are going on a trip like the first week of June, and my plan is to vlog the whole thing. So this will be my first time doing a travel vlog. I'm kind of nervous about being able to capture all of the clips and footage to make it into a really good video. Oh, and it is garden related. I guess I should mention that. It is garden related, so it's going to be perfect for the channel. I'm just kind of nervous and anxious about it because I've never like done this type of content, but I feel like y'all are going to love the video. And that video will probably come out maybe the second week of June, maybe the third week of June. And I want to say that's it for the updates. I don't know if I missed anything. Hopefully I did not. I'm just trying to ease into the season at my own pace. And I would love to know what y'all have going on this summer. What's your plan for the garden? Are you tackling any big projects? Are you holding off big projects until the weather cools back down in the fall? Are you going anywhere special this summer for vacation? I would love to know. But again, y'all, thank you so much for watching, and I'll meet you in the comments. I could sit around Bye. And wait all day. You lay easy on my mind.
Like a candle, I just burn away.